this video, I'm going to unpack my own personal secret of pricing, how I managed to make my millions, how I managed to basically price every company. And I'm kind of nervous because it's a huge secret that I have yet to reveal, but YOLO. So let's talk about the safe pricing that everyone teaches us. So basically everyone teaches us the cost plus pricing. Calculate costs, add the percentage margin. If it costs $50 to make it, price it $75, it's 50% margin. That's an easy way to lose money. And another way to price ourselves that people are teaching us that's also wrong is competitor-based pricing. So let's see what the other guy's doing. He's pricing himself at $5,000 a month. I'm gonna be $4,000, and that's it. That's not smart. That doesn't give you any advantage over the other guy, and it's basically putting you in survival mode. So in this video, I'm going to unpack how you should price your business, how you should price your service, and of course, we are going to take into consideration costs, but we are also going to take into consideration your personal desires, how much you want to make, what's your personal lifestyle, and I'm going to start with a story. So when I started my first business, which is a real estate company that helps people immigrate from one country to another, we priced ourselves at $8,000. I was young, I was naive, I didn't really value myself, and I was like, $8,000 for 100 hours of work, that's basically, that's a good amount of money. Yeah, I can definitely do it. $80 an hour, I'm gonna be fucking rich, right? And one day, after I hired my first sales employee, I got into a big deal with the client, right? And he wanted me to move him from the United States to, I think, the Middle East. And he told me, it's really important to me. I'm going to move my business. I'm going to move my family. He was a great entrepreneur. He knew what he was doing. And there's one specific thing that I didn't tell you guys. I have dyslexia. Instead of sending him the bill of $8,000, I sent him the bill of $80,000. And he paid it all. I was about the price, and he's like, it's so worth it. That's where I started to get things into perspective. And I was like, what do you mean? He's like, I'm going to move my company. I'm going to move my family. You're going to help me find a house. You're going to help me with everything. And it's only $80,000. And then I was like, yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right. Because I realized one specific thing. He didn't pay for my time. He didn't pay for my costs. He didn't pay for my competitors. He paid for the emotional value. And that's something that we have to talk about, because in today's, we're paying branding, we're paying marketers, we're paying everyone except ourselves. And if we don't charge enough, then we are going to lose a lot of money, because creating business today is expensive. We are going to invest a lot of money, and we want to have a return of investment. ROI are the most important things. Now, there are two things that we need to take into consideration. We have a hidden sabotager inside ourselves, how much we think we are worth. The other thing is our ability to sell and our ability to justify to ourselves, first of all, the pricing. Because if I didn't really think that it was worth as much as I wanted to charge, then I wouldn't have been able to sell. And that's something that I hear a lot of coaches and salespeople say, just create a premium offer. I have to feel like I'm worth the money. We can't really take the whole concept of I have to up my price and I have to feel like I'm delivering. Because if I'm not delivering the service, then I'm a scammer. So I want to make sure that I have a great service, that if I charge a certain price, that I'm worth it. Make sure that you have a coach or a consultant with you that checks that you are doing it properly. The fatal flaw of everything is not giving the customers their desired result. If I want to make sure that my clients pay, I have to make sure that I personally able to deliver a great result is something that takes time. Let's say they open a marketing company, right? And I just paid a marketing company about $3,000 a month. They sent me scripts. I had to record the video myself, and they edited it for me. And throughout the entire process, they didn't talk to me. They didn't communicate with me. It's like we had like our monthly calls, but they were like 30 minutes long, and I got to talk to people who were just wanting to get rid of it. And they made me sign a contract of 3 months. And by the time I was like able to see results, it took me 6 months. Everything that I thought of was like, I don't see results. I don't see results. I don't see results. So when we charge our customers a proper pricing, we make sure that we manage to give them fast results. And that's something that's really important. In my consulting company, I managed to create a system that teaches them everything they need to know in the first month. If they take just the 20% of work, they manage to double their business most of the time. So they feel like it's, oh, I'm in the right direction. I managed to return the investment. Not even like make more money of it, but just return it. And that's something we need to take into consideration. I want my clients to succeed. So I have to make sure that I build the proper things. One of the companies that I want to talk to you guys about was the Jesse Penny disaster. I don't know if you guys heard about it or not, but they priced logically. For a decade, they thrived on high-low pricing. In 2011, they hired a new CEO. Ron Johnson was his name. He launched a fair and square pricing. No gimmicks, just everyday low prices. $50 items previously sold for $35 on sale would stay $35. So if it was just $50 usually, $35 on sales, it would always be $35. 25% plummet, $4 billion revenue lost, and $1 billion in net loss because they didn't manage to give them their desired value. Price is strategic. It's a communication tool. It's something that we need to think about. We need to see how it works. We need to see that it's okay for us to set a price and then up it and then up it. The second company that I want to talk to you guys about is Starbucks, and each one of you guys knows Starbucks. They understood something that's really important. The raw cost of a latte is $1. They can sell it into $5 or $7 because they make sure that they give their customers so they can charge more for an experience. Rolex, same example. They sell premium and premium and premium pricings. Apple, it's not just about the tech. You have companies that sell better technology than Apple. You have companies that sell better phones than Apple, but still people line up to buy Apple. And it's not just the marketing, it's the branding. It's the experience. It's the thinking of how can we make this whole process enjoyable for our customers. Price is a strategic way of communications. We don't necessarily want a product that's always affordable. We might want products on different levels that some will be more affordable and some will be less affordable. But we do want premium offers, and we do want customers to pay what they feel like it's worth. So there's a tech company that developed a product that helps with productivity. They wanted to launch for $79 to just see how it's going, and the sales were okay, right? The problem was sales. And they felt like, wait, hold on. If we can't sell it for $79, there's probably a problem with the pricing, right? We must be too expensive. So they talked to customers. They created a survey. How much would you pay? They created a survey and they divided the survey for two. They divided the survey for professionals who actually valued what they were doing, and they created a survey for beginners who didn't really understand what they were doing. The beginners said that they don't really understand what they were doing, so they can charge $29, they can charge maybe $30, and the professionals who really valued and appreciated what they were doing were like, wait, hold on. You should charge more, because if you charge this little, I'm going to think that it's a scam. So they were like, okay, wait, we have a product that's objectively good, right? And we want to sell it for more. So what we're going to do is up our price and talk to professionals. They didn't lower the prices because they had sheer pressure to do so. They were like, okay, who can I talk to who will pay premium prices? Because we created a great product. And long story short, they upped their tire to $129. And they managed to sell more. It's never about the price. It's about who you talk to. So talk to your customers, please. Identify what they value, what they appreciate, and manage to talk about those specific problems and give them the result that they want to those specific problems. And then quantify that. If this saves you 10 hours a month, how much would you pay for it? If this helped you achieve this and that, how much would you pay for it? We want to make sure we sell the results to the right people. You can take the fastest Wi-Fi that there is online. You can develop the best AI bot that will help you achieve any business task. You can sell it to people who are entrepreneurs. I am going to leave you guys in the description links to everything that I can give you guys for free. So if you like this video and you have yet to subscribe, make sure you subscribe and like and share it with your grandma.